Hey everybody, it's Alexia from amysticspath, back to bring you guys some more clarity. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching Virgo's tarot scopes for the month of April 2021. Now, before I get started, I want to say that if you're new to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe and turn on the notifications so you are not missing any more monthly, weekly guidance, messages from spirits or messages from spirit or pick a card readings. Now, this video is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mars placement Virgos. And let's go ahead and get into the guidance for the month of April. We have the cards of Awakening Genius, a deep breath, exposed and revealed, stranger curiosity, skywriting the fates, the Lovers, Judgment, the King of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Fool. We have Bearing Fruit as a shadow card, the Wailing Tree, the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, and the Three of Swords. So the first thing that I want to talk about, you guys, is the fact that there is this energy of things kind of crashing down or burning down around you, that there has been some upset that you're kind of stuck in the middle of. And this is kind of causing a little bit of sadness, but frustration and exhaustion, like the energy of, come on, like I just have to put my head down, like I need to rest for just a second. And there's this energy of like things kind of maybe moving slowly, or you feel like there's a lot of work to do ahead. And this is all that might all be well and good, but the energy of a lot of this is pertaining to do with how it is that you are looking at things within your mental state, and what it is that you are thinking, and what it is that you are feeling. What is going on around you is happening, that is like out of your control. It's nevertheless, it is what it is. But the way that you are looking at things and looking at your next move is all that has to do with you. All right. And to really, it's the energy of like refreshing that mental perspective and looking at things of not how like that these things are being done to me, but how can I move through these things for a better outcome. We have the energy of Awakening Genius, take a breath, and exposed and revealed. And this is speaking of like to awaken your mind, to awaken your mental state to a space of looking at things for what it is that they truly are, and taking a deep breath, centering yourself, and really letting the energy of connecting to the energy of the spirits around you. All right, and really focusing on what it is that needs to be exposed, what it is that needs to be revealed, and seeing things for what it is that they are. There's this energy that is present, that is curious, that is wondering about your fate and wondering what is to come. All right, we have the Lovers card within this, which is showing that there is this energy that is of divine harmony that is out there within, that is fated for you, that you have been curious about. All right, but the universe is calling you and pulling you forth and almost giving you a reality check at this time, because of what it is that has currently been going on or breaking down is not all that there is. It's not all that there is out there. It's a reality check to snap back into you, to get out of any depression that you've been in and look at things from a very emotional, clear, and perceptive, not being swallowed by logic, not being swallowed by emotions, but balanced within the emotions and seeing things for what it is that they are, not how it is that you feel about them, but again, what is really going on around you. And listen to the messages that come in from spirit about the new opportunities that are being placed in front of you, or the new potential opportunities that are being placed in front of you, that you can't get a happy or harmatic or things coming into divine flow for your fate, for your outcome, for your life, if you are not looking at things in an emotionally clear point of view. If you are looking at things from a pity party point of view of, this is happening to me, this is happening against me, that the spirit's against me, that whatever the case is, that that's not true. That thing, like, you were really being pulled to really almost like wake up from almost like a saddened point of view, or a like in a also like I feel like mentally frustrated point of view, and really look at things for what it is that they are, not without an emotional attachment to the current situation that you're in. If it is only just for a moment to get you some clarity of what it is that you have to do that is going to bear you fruit, and to let go of what is not going to bear you fruit, to move to a place from love and love and harmony within yourself, that is going to call this energy of love and harmony into your reality, into your destiny. It's not saying that it's not already there. It's calling that energy, saying that I'm ready for this to come in. All right. And I'm ready for these new opportunities that are centered within divine union for me, that are centered within love, that are centered within peace, that are centered within growth, that is centered within happiness. You may have to take a time to sit still and really focus and really center and trust and believe and listen to what Spirit's trying to call to you to do, because at this point they feel like they literally have to rip you into their realm and really force you to see that you are more than what it is that your current circumstances are, and that you don't have to fall into that. Continue to dive into the curiosity and the unknown of your destiny, of your fate, and all that could be on a good level. I know that you're frustrated, and I know that you seem tired, and I know that things seem like, how could I even possibly get out of this? But essentially, no matter where it is that we are in life, there's always that feminine energy that you can work to get yourself from one point to another. If you are dealing with unhappy circumstances at this time, take them, harness them, and use them as power and fuel to get to where it is that you need to go, that is of divine duality, of really partnership within the energy of harmony and happiness, and that is centered within love, that is centered within wholeness, that is centered within positivity and goodness for your life. Continue to call out to these energies. Continue to pray for these energies, but you have to work towards them. And a big part of this energy of this month is harnessing what it is that you don't want, using that and almost molding that. It's really scorpionic energy, that feminine energy that is always manipulating an outcome. I'm not saying to manipulate people. I'm saying manipulate your outcome. I'm saying you have an outcome that you don't like. You have situations that are going on that you don't like, that are hard, that are difficult. Use that energy as strength and mold it and shape it as motivation to get to a place that is of divine love and happiness and harmony for you. There are new opportunities out there that you have not experienced, but you have to listen to Spirit and believe that these opportunities are out there. They can only call out to you so much. They can only call out to you so much if you are not listening to Spirit, if you are not listening to the divine, if you're not listening to divine guidance. They can only call out to you so much. And that's why we have such big breakdowns, because essentially at one point you are feeling a feeling that things were off. You were feeling a feeling that things were not right. If you chose not to listen to that feeling, that is when Spirit is like, okay, I'm going to have to do some more reworking to get you out of a situation that you are not meant to be in. That is what this is. That's what that reality check is, of judgment, of Spirit calling you, like, snap yourself out of it. You're not even supposed to be here. You were supposed to be here for a week. You stayed for 2 years. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? You can't hold on to things that Spirit literally took from you because they weren't for you and they were not serving a good purpose for you. And sometimes Spirit is very I don't want to say unloving because it's not that, but they can come off, spirit can come off as harsh or cruel. And it is because you didn't listen the first, second, or third time. That is why we have our intuition when we're feeling pulled to walk away from the situation. We're feeling pulled to walk away from a situation. And if we don't, then spirit is going to grab us up and smack us in the face. And that is when we have things that start to fall apart. You have to realize that spirit was already trying to talk to you. Spirit was already trying to change this aspect of your life because it is not in your fate to stay there. It is not in your fate to be served less than because you were trying to get a piece of the puzzle when you have to literally have the whole puzzle. Like, you can't take circumstances that are not what it is that you want to be vibrating in because there is only one tiny piece that you want. Does that one tiny piece really outweigh all of the red flags or all of the bad, whether this is with people or with a job or whatever these circumstances? It could be with, family members, relationships, whatever. And that is why, like, spirit is really asking for you to wake up and look at things for what it is that they are and what it is that they could be, and to go and snag up these new opportunities. But you have to get in a space where you can lift yourself up and work towards things, even though you may feel like you have a long road ahead of you, and have faith that what is out there for you is better than what it is that spirit is telling you to leave behind. All right, now that is what I'm seeing for my sun, moon, rising, and Mars Virgos. I hope that everybody gets clarity from this message, and just know to really be open with what it is that spirit is trying to tell you, because when you're open to spirit and you're open to flow, breakdowns don't happen as badly, as terribly as sometimes if they have to when you don't listen. And this is I'm not saying that more breakdowns are to come this month. I'm saying that they have already happened, and you have to get yourself out of that pity party energy, that frustrated and low energy, because you're focusing on everything that's going wrong. And instead, you need to shift that focus to focus on everything that you want to go right, and how it is that you can achieve that in a step-by-step process, starting at the very beginning. So you don't have all the answers yet. You couldn't have all the answers yet. A lot of times we don't have all of the answers anyways. So please take things one step at a time. Trust the universe. Fall in line. When you trust in the universe and fall in line, you will start to have things coming in, like this card of bearing fruit. You will start to see that things are starting to come together when you listen and fall in line with spirit, instead of focusing on the destruction. Focus on where it is that you have to go. Obviously not ignoring the destruction, but really using that again as fuel. All right. Now, again, I hope that everybody has gotten some clarity from this reading. If you feel like you need a reading specifically for yourself, please do not hesitate to contact me, and everybody have a great day.